Alright everyone, welcome back again to more Trails of Cold Steel 2. We are pretty much back in the dorms and we're gonna talk to our friends and catch up. It's been a while. Like I can just open the door that way.
Hey Elliot, taking care of your violin?
Yeah, it's taken care of me over the past year, so why not return the favor? I'm actually planning on giving a few of them to the academy before I go. Just to make sure next year's first years have something to practice with.
That's really generous, and sure to make a lot of people happy. And you'll finally be heading off to a music academy just like you always wanted. I bet they'll push you pretty hard over there too.
I don't doubt it. I'm going to need to be all music all the time if I want to stand a chance at keeping up. Though, to be honest, after all the time I've spent here, I don't really want my life to be completely about music.
It's what you're good at though, dude.
I love it, obviously, but to be a balanced person, I want to have a bit more variety in my life, like I had here at the academy.
That's true. You deserve that much, Elliot. You do.
For one thing, I don't want to get too rusty with my orbital staff.
Good to hear. I hope everything works out for you.
Thanks. Me too. No, it's nothing. Either way, Heimdall and Trista are really close, so don't be a stranger, okay?
Oh, I don't like this.
I know you're gonna have tons of work to get through between your classes and your missions, but...
Don't worry, I'll make time. I'm sure we'll have plenty of chances to see each other. There's still a ton of Heimdall I haven't seen, too. You'll have to show me around next time I make it over there.
You bet.
Man, I really don't like the whole we're gonna split up eventually ordeal. Not ordeal, but the dick. Who's here? Machias.
Hey, Machias. Working hard or hard?
I'll stop you right there. Of course I'm hard at work. Just look at the size of this book. If I can't internalize as much of it as possible while I'm here, I'm doomed to failure from the start.
And this is one of your new textbooks? Man, Heimdall's political academies don't mess around, do they? You'll be the youngest person there, right?
Most likely. I'd normally need to have graduated from Thor's with a bit more experience under my belt to have gotten in. There are a few Thor's grads there already, though. They take some every year. And as you might imagine, the recent political upheaval has the place swarming with applicants this year. The entrance exam was hard enough on its own, and that's just the tip of the iceberg.
Can't say I envy you. Still, I know you're going to be just fine. You're so smart that you can handle any subject they throw at you. Growing up with your dad should give you a leg up on the politics, too.
Yeah, no pressure there. Honestly, there are times when I think diving into things head first like this is a giant mistake.
What's wrong?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just... I know we're probably going to both be really busy with our own lives come spring, but let's make time to have lunch together once in a while or something, okay? Studying is all well and good, but even I need a change of pace every now and again.
I think that can be arranged. The train from here to Heimdall only takes a half hour. I don't see any reason why we wouldn't hang out sometimes.
Then it's a date.
Alright, character notebook updated. Let's see who else is here for me to speak to. Oh, Eustace.
Something on your mind, Eustace?
For the first time in a long time, no. I'm just taking a short break. Looking over an endless sea of documents can be rather tiring on the eyes.
Oh, are those the tax reports you mentioned?
Ordinarily, this would be my father's work, but His Majesty has yet to decide his fate. Rufus hasn't so much as glanced in Berea Hard's direction since he took his new job in Crossbell either. As such, the task falls to me.
Man, I knew everyone in our class had it pretty rough right now. You've got it roughest, no contest.
If my ego had its way, I would boast that filling in for my father is a simple and mundane task. But on top of the paperwork, I'll need to manage the provincial army and oversee the province as a whole. Then there's the matter of keeping the most stubborn of the nobility in check. I don't expect the first 6 months to be pleasant.
The fact that you're already thinking 6 months ahead is pretty impressive as it is. Standing in for Duke Alperea like that must take some real confidence. I know you'll manage, though.
That much is obvious.
What is it?
It's nothing. In the days to come, more people will be relying on you than ever before. But no matter who does so or what they ask, do not lose your pride as a noble. Act independently, your head held high. Maintain your pride and your autonomy, and I'm sure you'll be fine.
Thanks. I promise I will.
I'll hold you to that.
As you so should. Then again, Reen is pretty trustworthy on that matter too. Get the job done.
Are you finishing up your painting, guys?
Yeah, this is my last one. I want to make sure I'm completely satisfied with it before declaring it finished.
That's understandable. You're going to keep painting once you're back at home, though, right?
Well, I don't know how much time I'll have to set aside for it, but I intend to keep working on it, bit by bit. There's growing reason for concern in Calvert to the east of the Highlands. But all in all, things are more peaceful now than they were. I should be able to focus on painting my magnum opus.
Oh, is it going to be of Nord? If anyone can make a masterpiece of the Highlands, it'd be you.
That wouldn't be such a bad idea. But actually, I was intending to paint a picture of the Academy, its students, and the courageous.
You mean...
Now you're getting it. I want to capture the day we liberated the Academy. And once I've finished it, I fully intend to return to Erebonia with it in hand. What better way to forever memorialize this place as my second homeland?
Man, you really are amazing. Well, if you ever need reference materials, you know who to call. I can get pictures of anything you might need and send them over. I know you're talented, but that's a lot to paint off of just your memory.
I'd appreciate that.
This whole catching up with everyone has been really missed, man. Alright, the girl should be upstairs. I think I got everyone here. Alright, who is here? Oh, Sarah.
Something on your mind, instructor?
You could say that. I've been mulling over how things are going to be come next month, but all this soul searching's giving me a headache.
Well, it'll probably feel strange being back with the guild for the first time in 2 years. But I'd bet they'll be glad to have you back. Things are probably going to be rough over there, even with you taking up the bracer life again.
No doubts there. I can already see plenty of traveling abroad in my future after what happened over in Crossbow. And I imagine it'll keep getting harder and harder for us bracers to operate here, too. What's with that sad puppy look? There's no reason for you to feel ashamed of what you've chosen to do. I'm proud to have a student like you who can stand up and make the tough choices life thrusts on us.
Thanks, instructor. I'll try to just grin and bear it for now.
Attaboy. Sticking it out through the hard times with a smile will put you on the fast track to becoming a great man. Just make sure you don't try to shoulder too much. All that'll do is turn you into a jaded grump. Everything in moderation, okay?
Thanks? I haven't joined the intelligence division, and I have no plans to. I'm gonna keep responding to their requests, but only if I'm comfortable doing what they're asking. And I can promise you, I'll never do anything that would put me in conflict with the guild or put innocents' lives at risk. I don't know what the future will bring for me, but that's the creed I want to stand by.
I know. Don't worry. No matter what happens, you'll always be my student. So go out there, live your life, and grow into such a heartthrob that I won't be able to take my eyes off you.
Oh, you got it.
Well, I'll try.
Try. Who we will do. Alright, who's over here now? Oh. What's her name again? Milliam, right?
What's up, Milliam?
Oh, hey, Reen. It's nothing. I just feel kinda down.
Down?
Yeah. I was just thinking about how everyone was at dinner time. Sharon's food was really nice, and we all seemed like we were having a good time. But I don't know. It was weird, like we were all upset but didn't want to let it show. It's been bugging me.
Oh, so that's why. You really have grown so much these past few months. And not just mentally. I think you've gotten a little taller too.
Maybe. About 2 rage or so? Judging by my specs, I'm not gonna get much taller than this, though. I'm mini-millium forever and ever. But you never know. Maybe I'll grow up to have boobies so big, I can use them as a shelf like Emma's. Something wrong?
Nah, not really. So, you've got a new mission starting next month, right?
Yep, I've gotta go see how things are over out west. Duke Cayenne's been arrested, but it sounds like things are still pretty nuts over there. Oh, but guess what? I might get to go out to Laboral and Rimiferia soon.
What is it with you and blabbing classified information? Well, whatever. Just promise me you'll take care of yourself. And be sure to keep in touch. I'll always be right there when you need me, okay?
Righto, I promise. That goes double for you, mister. If you need me to bust you out of a jam, just say the word.
I have faith in that. I really do. I've seen what she's capable of. She'll make it happen. Who over here? Ah. Alyssa.
Feeling sad about leaving the lacrosse club behind?
Yeah, I was really into it by the end. I think it'll make for some wonderful memories to look back fondly on in the years to come.
I can imagine. Does that mean you're not going to keep up with lacrosse in Ruhr?
I don't think I'll be able to. As far as I'm aware, there aren't any local teams I could join. And even if there were, I doubt I'd have the time for sports. Just thinking about how busy I'll be makes my head spin. No, scratch that. Being busy is all the more reason I need to make time for exercise.
Yeah, good luck with that. Helping out with the Rhineford group sounds like a recipe for one all-nighter after another.
Not just yet, actually. I won't be helping until Grandfather shows me the ropes. As I am now, I doubt I'll be able to do much at all in the way of rebuilding the company. But you can bet I'll leave Mother speechless with how much progress I've made in a year's time.
I'm sure you can if you put your mind to it. And I know Sharon will always be willing to help you out if you need her.
She probably would, but then she'd just tell everything she did to Mother.
Elisa?
Oh, don't worry about it. I was just thinking about how blessed I am. I've got a wonderful family, a great club I'm part of, all of you as my classmates.
Oh, right. It took me a long time to realize the same thing, too. We really are one and the same.
Yeah.
Elisa?
It's nothing, honestly. I'm just feeling a bit emotional all of a sudden. I don't know what's gotten into me. Nothing's wrong, though. I promise.
But...
Still, let's both make the most of our free day tomorrow. It's the last one we'll ever have as a class. The last thing any of us want to do is end it with regrets.
Yeah, agreed. Let's make it a day to remember for both of us.
So I take it by the time this epilogue is over, we all go our separate ways, huh? Is that how part 3 starts off? That's sad.
Are those seeds you got there?
Yep, Adel gave them to me. They all came from the plants we grew in the gardening club. I'm just looking at what kinds there are here.
Really? That's really nice of her. It's kind of like you can take everything you've achieved over the past year with you.
Yeah. I wasn't even going to join a club until Adel found me relaxing and invited me. But I guess it wasn't so bad.
Don't you worry. I'll be sure to check on the gardening club every once in a while just to see how things are going. It would be a shame if all the plants you've spent so long looking after were to wither and die.
It doesn't matter. Even if they do, they'll eventually bloom again somewhere else. kind of like us.
When you put it that way, I suppose you're right. What's wrong?
Nothing. This one and this one should be okay too.
Fee gave Reen a handful of seeds.
What are these for?
They're the easiest ones to look after. You can try raising them if you want. Don't worry if they wilt or anything, though. When I've found the others from Zephyr, I'll come back and check if they're still blooming. If they are, you get a pat on the head.
Hey, I thought the head rubbing was my job. But I'll give it my best shot.
Got some plants to take care of too now, huh? That's nice of her. Ah. Laura.
What are you looking at, Laura?
It's you, Reen. I'll show you.
Oh, you and Monica got a picture taken together? You both look so happy in it, too.
That we do. Someone in the photography club kindly offered to take it for us. I thought it would make a fine souvenir of my time at the academy to take away with me.
My mirror's on that being Rex. Oh well, it's a nice photo, and he got permission. For once. I never expected you and Monica would get so close. Between her and Fee, you kind of have a knack for becoming the best of friends with the ones you bump heads with first.
Please don't say that. I'm truly grateful to both of them for broadening my horizons. Meeting them enriched my life in ways I could have never pictured before. Truly, coming to this academy was one of the best decisions I've ever made.
I didn't realize we'd made such a big impact on you.
Well, you did. And don't mind me, I'm just feeling a little emotional. This isn't like me at all now, is it? There's no harm in a few tears, I suppose. This will be my last time I can relax before my training, after all.
Yeah, you're not gonna get much rest in with the training you've got lined up.
I won't be learning the Arcade School's advanced techniques with training any less intense. I have no idea where we'll be conducting said training, but it will no doubt be as perilous as it will be dangerous.
I had to spend a month in the Isengard range as part of mine. I don't think a month's going to cut it with what you're doing, though. It goes way beyond your average techniques.
Indeed. I'm anticipating that it will take at least half a year, if not more. Father's going to be with me, but with things as difficult as they are, part of me feels guilty for taking up his time.
I don't know about that. I think him agreeing to train with you shows how much faith he has in your potential. Besides, in a lot of ways, this might be the best time to do it.
That is very true. Reen, I would still like for you to come with me on my...
Laura, we talked about this, right? The best thing for the two of us is to walk our own paths. You only get one life. You've got to make the most of it. I'd only just hold you back if I were there with you. And you shouldn't be holding yourself back for someone else's sake. None of us should.
I suppose you're right. I know that by taking on this training, I'll obtain the strength I need to cleave through the uncertain days ahead. This is something I have to do. Not only to become stronger for me, but to continue being a worthy sword for you.
Thank you, Laura.
I won't tell you not to overexert yourself, as I certainly can't promise that I won't. Still, I want you to always bear in mind that no matter what happens, no matter where I am, my heart is always with you. Please never forget that.
I wouldn't want it any other way.
God, that was incredibly heartfelt. Alright, who's the next one? The next one won't beat that one. I can definitely guarantee you in that. Oh, Emma.
Emma? What are you doing?
Oh, hi there, Reen. Well, Dorothy and I decided that we're gonna put together one final collection of stories as a club. Since then, I've been working on a story for the students who will join the club next year.
Oh, that sounds neat. Wait, if Dorothy's involved...
The content is totally appropriate for children of all ages, I assure you. Admittedly, Dorothy's own story sounds like it'll have a few of her favorite literary elements, but all in moderation, she assured.
Uh-huh.
Not that I'm one to judge. What kind of story are you writing?
It's supposed to be a fairy tale. I can't pretend it's 100% original, though. I borrowed some elements from a story I heard as a child. It's going to star a golden unicorn and a pure-hearted maiden, or at least that's the plan.
Sounds interesting. Can I give it a read when you're done? I'll still be here next year, so if I see any first years who seem like they'd enjoy it, I'll recommend it to them.
I have to confess, I'm a little embarrassed to let anyone see it, but the whole point of a story is to be read.
Something wrong?
No, not at all. I'm sure you and Valimar will be just fine without my help now. Still, if you do need anything, don't hesitate to get in touch. It may take some time to contact me, though. You'll need to use a method that isn't exactly conventional.
Yeah, I could have guessed as much. I mean, I theoretically get how to use runes to communicate since you told me, but I have no idea how it actually works.
I'd be shocked if you did. It's pretty far removed from the orbital technology you're used to. It has its benefits, though. For one, you'll be able to reach me no matter where I might be. So don't ever hesitate to drop me a line if you need my assistance. I'd always be happy to hear from you.
All right, I'm sure I'll give you a ring. Or a rune, I guess. I hope you end up being able to find Vita, too.
Thank you.
That's right, we did fight Vita. I completely forgot about her relation to... What? It's a potted plant grown by Fee. It gives off a gentle, calming aroma. I was like, what the hell? Nothing stands out. I think I've spoken with everyone. Yes, I did. Okay, we're good. We're heading back downstairs. Back into my room. Continuing on. I wonder if I should just hang out in my room until it's time to go to bed. I'm still up for talking to everyone, but it's not like I have to do that tonight. Resting in your room will cause the main story to advance. I guess I'll turn the radio on. Alright.
In finance, the annexation of Crossbell has seen shares in Erebonian companies increase at an exponential rate across the board. And despite the Rhineford Group announcing sweeping changes to its board members, its strong forecast for the next fiscal year is...
It's time for the start of a brand new program here on Radio Trista, coming at you promptly every Sunday.
I was hoping to hear that voice, and then I remembered why I'm not hearing it anymore.
I call it Abend time, after the word for evening. Might be a little cliched, but sometimes simple is best, right? Clichés are clichés for a reason, after all. Anyway, my name is Misty, and I'll be your host.
I wonder where Vita is now. I get the feeling she actually enjoyed doing Abend time, but it's not like she could have kept going after all this. Huh? I wonder who that could be. Hello?
This is you, isn't it, Reen?
Elise?
Yes, it's me. Sorry for calling you like this so late in the evening. I'm not bothering you, am I?
Oh, not at all. I'm just not used to you calling me. You calling from school?
Yes, I wasn't going to, but Her Highness insisted. It'll take some getting used to, but it's nice to be able to hear your voice even when you're so far away.
I was pretty surprised when I heard your voice too. You weren't really one for phone calls back at home either.
I didn't have any specific reason for calling. It was just that the letter you sent about your return from Crossbell arrived today.
Oh, that was fast. I only sent it a couple of days ago. I'm sorry it even had to be a letter. I really was planning to go pay you a visit, but it didn't work out.
Oh, please don't apologize. I know how busy you must be now. Believe me, I was just happy to hear you were back safe and sound. Your trip must have been exhausting. By the sound of things, you did an excellent job, too. I'm so proud of you, Reen.
Thanks. I didn't do all that much though, really. Half of what the Imperial Chronicle is reporting is massively overblown.
If you say so.
Is something wrong?
No, not at all. Regardless, now that I've heard your voice, I feel a lot better. So I'll leave you to enjoy the rest of your night now.
Right. Night, Elise. I'll come and see you as soon as I can, okay?
Oh, there's no need for that. Good night, Reen. Sweet dreams.
Huh? She seems somehow odd. Well, she's probably just nervous talking on the phone. It was kind of awkward for me when I started using one too. Tomorrow's gonna be my final free day of the year. I guess I should do all my prep work for next week today so I can make the most of it. Free day. And it isn't really free. Receive student council tasks. Oh, have I missed these? Race to end all races. Class warfare. Client Angelica, you've been getting pretty good at riding my old bike, good enough to pique my curiosity. I want to settle once and for all which of us is the better rider. There's only one way to do that. You're up to the challenge, come find me in the engineering building. Angelica. Alright, this one is required. Class warfare. Patrick. It's time to finally settle which of our classes is superior. Come to the academy, feel fully equipped and prepare for defeat. A challenge. Junk wanted. Client Brandon. A bunch of students are helping us put on a flea market, but we haven't got as much to sell our stall as we'd like. Mind remedying that? Stop by my store and I'll give you the particulars. Please and thank you. Let's talk Trista. Michael. Ha! I plan on starting a brand new show here at Radio Trista, but I'm gonna need your help to get the first broadcast just right. If you got the time to make radio history, meet me at Trista Radio Station. Angler management. I hate fishing in this game. Kenneth, my brother and I are having a fishing battle, but I'm gonna need your help to actually make it happen. So if you get the time, we'll be at the fishing spot in Trista. Kenneth. Alright, we got 5. I think we should probably do the junk wanted one first, so... There's one from the radio station, a request for help with the flea market. These all seem worth doing, and pretty fitting for the last free day of the year, too. It's only about 9 in the morning, so I've got plenty of time to work through everything. Let's get to work. About reporting quests. To report quests, speak to Towa in the Student Union building directly. Ah, okay. By selecting Report Progress, you can receive rewards for any quest completed. Very well. I shall do just that. Alright, junk quest first. Alright, hold on. Ah, it's right there. Okay, cool. I was looking for it. Let me double check. Oh, it's on this side. It should be this. Oh, wait, no, I passed it. It's over here. Where are you? Do I speak to you? No, I speak to you. Howdy, Reen. You know, sometimes I feel bad about how much we shopkeepers ask of you. Sorry about that. Seriously, it's no sweat. I actually find it kind of fun. This is the last free day of the year, too, so I might as well make the most of it, right? Time sure flies, doesn't it? You really have been doing this for a whole year now. Still, this is no time to be getting all misty-eyed thinking about the past. We've got work to do. So let's get to it. Sounds good. Your request said you needed some help with your flea market stall, right? Isn't it about not having as many items to sell as you were hoping for? You got it. The market itself is a joint effort between us merchants and some of the students. But the whole thing's kind of being tossed together on a short notice, so people haven't had much time to donate items for our stall. That's a shame. After all the work that's gone into it, I'm sure everyone wants the flea market to be a big hit. But you can't stay open for very long if your stall doesn't have much to sell. Hit the nail right on the head there, Reen. So, what I want you to do is to go around and see if you can find anything for us. Think you can help us one last time? Oh, gee. I mean... how could I say no to that? But, how many more items are we talking about here? Well, one more would be appreciated, but 2 more would be ideal. More than that, and you'd be my favorite person in Trista. Might not be easy to find anything, though. I mean, as brief as the window was, we did already ask people to donate. I'd guess most of the people who just had stuff on hand give us already done so. I get you, so I'll have to sniff out items that got ignored for whatever reason, probably. I don't even know where to start. I'll see what I can do, though. Thanks, I'm counting on you. I just beat, what do you call it? Trails to Azure, taking care of the support quest. Now I got this. Hold on a second. It's a shop, right? So... Fellow pawn shopper. Over here, yep. Alright. Micked. Well, Lumber Blitz is making a comeback. Now that's promising. Good to see you again, Mick. Back in the horse racing saddle again, I see. Don't get smart. But yeah, now that the racetrack's open again, I'm back in my element. I'm really glad I told Yukis to go out there and get that war ended. I don't want to live in a world without the spring races. Look, I can tell you ain't happy about the whole hero thing, but just try to take it one step at a time. You can't exactly run away from being the Ashen Chevalier, so you might as well work on dealing with that burden. Yeah, you're right. Valmar's part of my life now, so it's time I start thinking about what that means for me from here. Ha, good. But don't get started just yet. It's your last free day of the year. You're not gonna want to waste it worrying. Take the day off. I think I might. If anyone in this town has stuff that they can't sell to save their life, it's gonna be Mick. I wouldn't be surprised if he had something to donate for the flea market. Maybe I should ask. Rain asked Mick if he had any items that could be sold at the flea market. Kid, I run a pawn shop. Why would I want to donate my stuff to a flea market for free when I could sell it at some sucker here? You raise a good point. And business is booming, I'll have you know. If you want something from me, you're gonna have to give me something in return. See? That's the beauty of capitalism. There's no way there isn't at least one thing here he'll never be able to sell. I wonder if there's something I could do to cheer him up and make him feel a little more generous. Man, I can't wait for the spring races to start. I'm gonna have to win back and kick this year off right. Oh good, more irresponsible gambling. Why am I not surprised? Still, that might be a good starting point. Maybe I could try and find something horse-related to give him. Ah, sure, there's that. Alright, hold on a second. Where is my, Let's go to the dorm. I think Sarah might know something. No? Up top? Like, we can trust him with the whole irresponsible, activities. Ah, she is up top, isn't she? Sarah, where are you? Now, all the way here. I should have known. Look at that, see? Perfect. All them bottles. I never thought it was possible for this room to get any messier until now. I mean, I know she's busy with getting all her work in order before she leaves. Would it really be that much extra effort to get rid of those bottles? Or at least stand them up? She said she was going to be getting ready to move out soon too. Maybe I should go and remind her. Why is the turbo on? I didn't mean to turn on. Anything here, anything here, anything here. Anything horse related? No? No? Alright, well, so much for that. I was hoping. Wait, there you go. Alright, what else can I check out? Kirsch's Cafe Inn? Sure. Oh, speaking of, there she is. What brings you here? Finally built up the courage to ask me to treat you to a drink? Because you know I'd be happy to. When I tell you I'm too young to drink, do you just hear a bunch of static, or is there some other problem? I'm here to tell you that you might want to start getting your room in order. You're gonna regret it if you leave it until the last minute and end up panicking over getting everything done. Well, you know... Actually, now that I think about it, I'm sure it'll work out. I know Sharon would be more than happy to help. No, anything but that. Ugh. Fine, you win. I'll get right on it. But you're gonna be helping me. This is all your idea. Well, I suppose I've got some time to kill anyway, so sure. Whew, you're a real lifesaver. I didn't think that would wear me out so much. I'll go toss the rest of the garbage out so you can stay in here and rest up. Ah, blessed is the instructor who is capable of students, for upon them shall be thrust the bulk of the work. Even if that's what you're thinking, do you have to actually say it right when I'm within earshot? Oh, right, let me give you these. You really helped me out today, but don't think of this as a reward. It's just that I finished them already. So you might as well take them. The last thing I need is a pile of books weighing down my luggage. The Carnelia collection. Are you just dumping your old books on me and trying to play it off as some generosity, or am I missing something? You wound me, Reen. With how well you know me, thanks for taking them off my hands. Give them a read, or don't. Whatever you want. They're yours now. Well, I look at these, they seem like they might be worth selling at the flea market. I guess I found my first thing to sell then. I could just take these over now, but I'm betting I can turn up more things in need of some cheap selling than this. Yeah, let's be perfect. Let's be perfect. Hold on a second. Let's go. Let's go. That wasn't what I was expecting to get, but it's something. All right, where else? I don't know what that is. Just a radio station that's later. For class, Thor's Military Academy. Now let's check out the academy. Wait, can we shortcut this? Hold on. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Fast travel, baby. You know, the janitor might know where I could find something for the flea market. He might have donated everything he had already, but there's no harm in asking. Reen asked Dryler if he had anything that could be sold at the flea market. Oh, you're looking for items for the market too, are you? Afraid I already donated everything I had to give. Sorry about that. No worries, I figured as much. With Becky and Hugo as worked up as they are, I'd be shocked if they hadn't asked him a long time ago. But even though I'm out of items, that doesn't mean I'm out of ideas. There was some student who asked me to collect something they didn't need just a while ago. They told me it was pretty hefty though, so I haven't gone and done it yet. But who knows, maybe that's something you could sell at the flea market. Really? Yeah, that could definitely be worth looking into. Who was it? I don't remember the name. All I remember is that they were a second year. They also told me that the thing they wanted me to pick up was the result of hours and hours of club work, so that might help. Huh, okay. So I'm gonna look out for a second year who's really dedicated to their club. Sure, I can do that. Thanks for the tip, Gyler? Gyler. Not at all. I just wish I could have been more helpful. Okay. Club room up top. Alright, who do we have? Oh, someone's here. Who's this? Who's this? Home ec. Art room. Oh, I think it is you. Not Gaius. Or Gaius. Gonna help you with something, Reen. No, it's nothing major. Gyler said that there's a second year student trying to dispose of an unwanted item. Maybe I should ask Clara. Reen asked if they had anything unwanted that could be sold at the flea market. Unwanted items? Yeah, sure. You were the one that the janitor meant? But he said it was this big heavy thing resulting from many hours of club work. Wait, is it? That's right, what I've been working on this year. It's way too big and heavy to take back with me. Go ahead and do whatever you want with it. But you spent ages working on it. I'm surprised too. You've always taken such great care with your work. Please, art's value is decided the moment it's finished. There's no point in hoarding all your finished pieces around. Still, it's kind of a shame to just, I don't know, get rid of it. I can see where she's coming from. Hopefully it can find a good home with someone who appreciates its value. It's in the storeroom. Anyway, hop to it, Vorzel. Sure thing. Lion sculpture. Thank you very much for your contribution. No, oh, can it? You're done? Let me get on with my work. I'm trying to concentrate. Sorry about that. And that's 2. That should be plenty. I could always try and find more though. The more stuff I can find, the better. Okay. More stuff, the better. We're not done yet. Alright, let's get out of here and we'll just... Huh. I'm gonna ignore that for now. Oh, hold on. There's a thingy here. Let's check this side. Over yonder. Okay. Lambert. Okay, cool. Your coat's looking just as marvelous as ever today, Whitcomb. And to think, this is just the beginning of our journey to greatness together. You seem happier than usual today, Lambert. What's going on? Ah, I haven't told you the good news yet, have I? Just the other day, Whitcomb and I entered a horse show in Heimdall. Not only did we get to experience the joy of entering, but we were even awarded a prize. Seeing someone else officially recognize Whitcomb's excellency fills me with glee. Wow, that's quite the achievement. Congratulations to, both of you. I can't say I'm terribly surprised though. Whitcomb really is an amazing horse. Why, thank you. I actually took a group photo of all the prize-winning horses. Please take it. I have more. Commemorative photograph. Wow, this is a great picture, and these horses really do look like they deserve to win. You know, I can see Mick loving a photo like this. Maybe I should show it to him. Okay, can I go back to front entrance? And out we go. Wait. Okay. Alright, pawn shop. You again. What do you want? I found something I thought you might be interested in, Mick. Green handed Mick the commemorative photograph. Is this a photo from this year's horse show? Man, nothing but top tier horses here. Especially these two. If they start racing proper, I think they really do clean up. But now that I've seen them, I can get to know them before they hit the big leagues. There ain't a bet I won't win. Great. I didn't think he was gonna like it this much. Fine, you win. Let me see if I've got any junk that might go faster at that damn market than it would here. Give me a minute. Your generosity is awe-inspiring. There. Paper mache Mishi. Oh. Wasn't this from Class 5's event at the Academy Festival? I guess. Don't care. They brought it here, and now it's in my way. So, if you want to get rid of it for me, that'd be just great. Just don't bring it back. It's yours now. And why didn't you just give it to me when I first asked you? Well, who cares? I did what I set out to do. That's the third item. I think I found more than enough stuff now. Let's get all this stuff to Brandon and see what he has to say. Yes. I got it all, Brandon. Got a ton of items now. More than enough to make him happy, I'm sure. I better hand them in. So, did you manage to scrounge anything up? You bet I did. Green handed Brandon what he found. Whoa, how'd you find all these? Every single one of them is rare too. We put these out and the customers will come running. Nice work. Our stall's really looking up and it's all because of you. Much obliged. All I really did was walk around talking to people, and I'm an expert at that by this point. Although it has been a while since I've done it in Trista. No surprises there. You've done this every single free day you've had all year. But even if your free days weren't exactly free, you've saved the bacon of every shop owner in Trista time and again. So thanks on behalf of everyone. Here, let me give you some extra stuff today. Don't even try to say no. Look at that. What? Hell yeah. These are really nice. I won't say no, but are you sure about all this? With all you've done for me and the people of Trista this past year, I'd say you've more than earned it. But we'll work you even harder next year. I knew that had to be a catch. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright everyone, this seems like a good stopping point for now. If anything, I'm going to end it here for today. Thank you all for watching. When we come back, we're going to continue on and try and complete all the rest of the other, tasks we were given. And then after that, you know how it goes. You know the drill. Main story, at it again.